Welcome back to JB Reviews. Look who it is. You guys have seen these guys a couple times on the channel.
Yeah.
You got Josh right here and Ben Barley. So Josh, what are you working on today, dude?
Well, we got a couple of these Duramaxes here.
Oh, snap.
We're going to treat them with a little Gale Banks love. We're going to do the intake, and then we're also going to do the CAC hoses, the charge air cooler hoses.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do the hot side and the cold side. And we're going to see how easy it is to do this. A typical guy that doesn't have a whole lot of mechanical experience, will he or will he not be able to do these upgrades to their vehicle? And we're also going to do a comparison from factory to the aftermarket parts to see just how much better the aftermarket is, which we know it's Gale Banks, so it's going to be
better,
spot on.
So what do you normally work on?
Dodge.
You hear that? It's a Cummins guy right here. We're going Duramax today.
Yeah, we're gonna play around with some Duramaxes today.
Nice.
So and we're gonna have fun doing it.
Heck
so.
yeah. Well, let's go and get started.
Okay, so what do you need from us? Anything?
Nope.
Okay.
Just
Oh yeah,
hang out and watch.
Asking questions and
Hey, let him master. You're a level 4, right?
Yeah.
Let a level 4 do his thing.
Here's funny about that too. They give us this whole new training from going to be able to go from level 3. They added the level 4, which is to include all the hybrid and the battery and all that stuff.
okay.
Well, then they redid their whole entire classification to where now we're just back to a level 3
For EV crap?
for all. So you have so like entry level would not even be level 1, you're at level 0.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to get through some training stuff in order to start being able to do recall and warranty work, the basic stuff, and that would be your level 1. And then your level 2 is as you advance and you get your electrical diagnosis and stuff like that, and you get through all of those training processes, and that gets you to your level 2. Then you go through your engine and your diesel and your transmission and all your hybrid and electric. That will get you your level 3.
Gotcha.
So, I'm like, man, level 4 sounded so much better. Why'd you have to take it from her?
Hey Josh, what did you just do?
Popped off the cold air tube coming up into the intake side, so your cold side.
So let me get this straight. Did we take the wheels and the fender line off?
No.
Dang, dude. Are you serious?
Yeah, pop in there, I'll show you. So this has these spring-loaded clamps on it, and you just have to spread them apart
Yeah.
to release it. So it sits down in there, and with the air box out, you can literally reach in there, release those, and of course it just pops right off the intake there.
Got you.
Done.
So you literally saved like 15 minutes trying to take wheels and tires off for some guys, basically.
Hopefully, we'll see how putting the bank stuff on, if it goes as well as we're hoping. And that side's gonna be a little bit more difficult, but I don't think we're gonna have a problem being able to do both sides without taking wheels and tires off.
Okay.
So the video told us to take the air compressor out of the way.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Seems like
We've already got one bolt out.
The other one's almost out. And this is why I hate that car. Oops, sorry.
I know, you're good.
Banks is one of the only manufacturers when we get stuff, I know I'm going to have everything I need.
Yep.
Wow. So he got that off. You basically cut off. You cut something off of that.
I weakened it
Uh huh.
because it's stainless steel.
Oh.
So I ground down through a little bit of it, weakened it so I don't have to pinch my knuckles on my side cutters when I cut the rest of that clamp off. Got to be careful what I call those things.
Knuckle busters.
Well, they're actually a dike.
Oh yeah,
So-
that's right.
You have all the right tools like this guy does. This is just too easy. See, people are telling me you can do this by yourself. You're right. I know how to do this. But he does it way better. Wow.
That's without pulling the AC compressor.
Yeah, AC compressor, that
Look how
black metal piece
look
here.
how teeny that thing is.
Wow.
Pretty restrictive.
Let me see. Yeah.
Grab that. Where's that new one?
It's back here. Let me grab it. So it's an inch bigger.
Look at that. That is, yeah, that's pretty. Do you have a tape measure?
I do.
Let's see.
Okay.
Let's look at it right there. Starting at 2, and we go to 4 and quarter.
Yeah, not even a half.
We're over 4.5 right there.
Wow. Yeah, that's insane.
Nice piece of metal.
That's bins. So there's a turbine, and that's a lot of space for you to work in there, huh?
Yeah. I ain't a small dude either. I got big old sausages for fingers. They're arthritic.
Wow.
So, and I'm missing 3/8 of an inch off my right thumb, and I don't have that joint there no more. So it makes it real fun grabbing small nuts and bolts.
Yeah. But you got it out there, though.
Yeah. Without removing the AC compressor.
Yeah. So AC compressor's right
Here.
there.
Underneath that bracket.
Uh-huh. You have to move that bracket too, right?
Yeah, you have to take the bracket off, pop the
Yeah.
engine harness off of the bracket,
Yep.
take your belt off, unbolt your compressor.
Mm-hmm.
They even say to cut that stud down right there,
Yep, right there.
which we're going to cut it down before we go back together with the new one, just so that it's not needed.
Yeah.
Now let's make it a little bit easier putting stuff back together, and we'll cut that stud off.
And I'm sure you don't want to scratch up your red, do you?
Nope.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Man,
So you
that
saved...
turbo looks small.
Yeah, so you saved us about, let's figure about 10, 15 minutes here. Another 15, 20 minutes there, right? And the way he cut off that, what was that little silver...
Just that clamp.
That little clamp? I mean, I bet you that would have taken me 30 minutes by myself, easily.
Oh, they're trying to figure out how to get it off.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Trying to figure out how to get it off.
There's no release on it. It's a permanent clamp.
Yeah, it's a permanent
so you
clamp.
have to cut it off.
Yeah, so you have to cut it off.
Right here.
Yeah.
See, here's that clamp.
Mm-hmm.
There is no release, no way to take it off, so I used my die grinder and I weakened one little section right here, and then grabbed my side cutters and just
Cut
took
it off. And what wobble did you use on your... That way they can kind of see how you got that inlet out so easily?
It's a 13 millimeter
Uh-huh.
steel, not impact. Impact has a bigger collar on the end of it, which makes it to where getting into tight places, it doesn't like to give as much of a bend. So like
Gotcha.
this is the most bend you get out of an impact. You get a lot more out of just a steel.
Wow.
So, and then I tape it to keep it from flopping around in there.
Yeah, see, you learn something new every day when you mess with Master Checks. If you haven't done so yet, Josh's channel, we're going to be doing some videos on this channel, long form too.
Yeah.
So yeah, subscribe.
So yeah, it's Truck Stuff, TRUK,
Yeah.
at Truck Stuff. Come take a look at some of my stuff. I mean, I'm pretty new at this, and
Oh yeah. But yeah, don't worry, you have me though, because we're gonna do some long form video. This is good stuff right here. Yeah.
and we're having a good time doing it.
Heck yeah. So is that the hot side inlet?
This is the part that comes right out of the turbo.
Okay.
And again, we're going to try and do this without lifting the vehicle and without taking the wheel liners out and all of that crap. So
Okay.
I might have to get on a creeper. I don't know.
Okay.
We'll see.
So we're still working on that hot side boost tube. Again, we have not taken the wheels off, nor the wheel well.
Hopefully.
if he pulls this out.
This is gonna be tough.
We might have to take this side off, right?
No, I'm determined not to. Let's get that off though, so it's not dinking with us.
Yeah.
Because I know that's in 2 pieces on that side.
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
That's why I don't want to. If I can get this out without creating a problem, I know putting the multiple pieces in will be a lot easier.
He got it.
Are you kidding me?
Right.
You guys see this? Wheels and tires still on.
And there you are. This is the part that the guy at Banks was saying will always leak as soon as you drive it off the factory floor.
Wow. That's insane.
Took me 10 minutes to get that side off total. And that's dinking around.
Wow. Yeah, again, we have not taken wheels and tires off yet, and Josh said he's determined not to at this
You
point.
got to prove that it can be done in somebody's driveway
Yeah.
with minimal amount of effort.
Yeah,
So
well,
I think we're proving it.
you could do it, but 90% of the guys out there won't be able to do this.
You're watching me do it though, so now you can just duplicate that.
So
I mean, I'm trying to work myself out of a job here. Why did I not cut it off all the way? Because
So
I
it
don't
didn't
want it
fall.
to fall down and then break the thing off. Like that.
So why did you not cut the whole thing off?
I don't want it to fall down in the valley.
Got you.
You know, it could sit up against a wiring harness and 30,000 miles of vibrating could wear a hole in it, or a tube, or a hose, or anything else. And it's just not professional to leave it in an engine that don't belong there.
Yeah.
So we get this out of there so it doesn't create a problem later.
There you go.
I had once on a 3.6. It was in a ProMaster van. Somebody had done an intake manifold and lost a bolt. And instead of going after that bolt, they grabbed another bolt out of their toolbox and put it in where it's supposed to go. No big deal until you take the intake manifold off again. If anybody knows working on a 3.6, the intake manifold comes off for spark plugs, coils,
Wow.
the oil cooler, all of that stuff. Well, I didn't know that bolt had fallen down in through the head and sat on top of the valve. And then when I put the thing back together and cranked it over, it fell and hit the piston.
Oh.
So we end up at the shop foreman over here, and we get everything apart and verify that all of the bolts are in the intake. Take the head off, and there's another intake manifold bolt laying in the embedded into the piston. Luckily, it didn't run very long before I shut it off, and we ordered up a new piston and connecting rod, and then I honed out that cylinder, and quick 3 hours later get the customer going again. But yeah, so I don't like leaving stuff down there that can cause a problem later on.
That's
Believe it or not, problems, they will arise, so
Yeah.
let's minimize them. Bada bing.
So what did you just do just now?
I took the burr off because we didn't cut all the way through, and then we broke it off. There was a little burr that was on the end of that stud. We just took the burr off of it. So now it's not going to scratch. It's not going to cut somebody's hand if they go to stick it down in there.
Okay.
And it looks better. Looks more professional.
So what are you doing right here?
Making sure that the bolt doesn't fall out while we're setting the intake back in. So it provides us a way to hold it, and then once we get it in, if you wrap this right, you pull on this and it will tighten that bolt in for us.
Wow.
All right, so that's all we're doing is making a little lanyard so that we don't lose that bolt.
Inlet is going in.
Hopefully.
now, did we need to lube the seal on that?
No,
Okay.
no. You put any kind of a petroleum product on those O-rings, it can degrade them.
Oh, okay.
So you put them on dry.
It's good to know. Good to know for the viewers.
Holy moly. That is
Tight.
yeah. Okay, that harness we gotta move out of the way a little bit. I'm trying to get, because I put that tape on there, it doesn't want to flex as much, so getting it all the way, there we go, all the way on the head of that bolt. And it wants to just pop right back off. So let's work on this again.
And just like that, inlet is installed, bolted in.
This isn't the hose clamp for that, is it?
It is.
It is.
Kind of big.
I should give you that. That's what she said.
Look at that.
Bada bing.
All done. Inlet done. So we did have to take out the wheel well on the driver's side, but Josh did not have to take out the ECM. That was basically some of the directions that Banks gave us, and he was able to get in there without doing that. And he's just tightening everything up.
All I did was pop these two Christmas tree fasteners
Uh-huh.
out of the body, or out of the frame right here where they mount. And I took the pipe in from here. And then
From the up
was able
top.
to, no, from right through here.
Oh.
So I literally guided it in through this hole, wrapped it around, got the lines, power steering lines lifted up enough, and right in. No problem.
Too easy for Josh.
ECU still in.
ECU still in?
Yep. Bing.
Wow. Just like that.
Ready?
Yep.
There we go.
Too easy.
Don't move. So you see me rubbing my finger over it. I don't want to over tighten where we crush the tube, but I need the clamp to embed into the rubber so that boost doesn't pull the clamp off, blow the tube off. So we don't want to go so much that we cause damage, but we have to get it tight. Oh, all right.
Unfortunately, we were having way too much fun, and I had to start working on my truck to save us some time. So I did not get any footage of the cold side. But if you're thinking about doing this by yourself, this is the least of your worries. The hardest part of this whole install is the inlet and the hot side boost tubes, because there's two. It's a little bit more cumbersome on this side. So Josh had no problems obviously doing any of this. I actually had to take all my stuff apart to kind of save us some time. And I installed my cold side boost tube. And what I did was I just took out, you guys will see this clip here, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I just pulled this off to the side, and I was able to get the boost tube in there. Josh did it without taking anything apart on this side for the fender liner, but he's a absolute pro and he has all the nice tools. So this is the easiest side to do. It probably took me 20 minutes, get all this out, get the boost tube position, or get the other one out, put the new one in, get it positioned, and it was done. You have the clips. This is the easiest side, but the inlet and the hot side, you guys saw pretty much what he did. And if you can do this side, you'll have no problem doing this one. Hey Josh, bro, thank you so much.
No problem. That was a fun little project.
Oh yeah.
I love the kit. It goes on flawlessly.
Okay.
You can find a couple shortcuts that, you know, tend to your own way of doing it. We found one where we don't even have to pull the AC compressor.
Yeah.
We don't have to pull the passenger side fender liner out. Don't have to take the ECU out. So, you know, doing this.
That was a big thing right there. You didn't have to take the ECU out.
Didn't have to take the ECU out, so we didn't have to reset the codes that it's going to give when we disconnect the battery and all of that stuff.
Yeah. Well, I guess we have to give our impressions, Ben. You know, we have to take him for a drive, and then I want you to give your thoughts. So, guys, we should subscribe to Josh's channel. I'll put it here. I'll put it at the end of the video too. And he's going to give your thoughts on whether you should do this or not. He's a Master 4 tech, and yeah, he can kind of discuss warranty work, things like that. And I think it'll be a good topic for you guys. So be sure to subscribe to his channel.
I'll definitely do something on that, because this right here, really quick, has no effect on your warranty.
Yeah.
And it does nothing but improve the way your engine breathes.
Yep.
So that right there is, you know, worth a lot of weight, especially when we're talking about fuel economy and everything, because all of that's going to go up. The power's going to go up, the fuel economy is going to go up. And anyway, we'll go through and run through that when I do a video.
Absolutely.
But I love this kit.
Yeah. It went in like a glove, like you said. See you guys soon.
Thank you.
Peace.